India have got nothing to lose. They can't be silly about it. They really have to make sure that they rotate the strike. The quality player there, Sachin Tendulkar, he's the one real key figure in this afternoon's proceedings. And that could be a wide, or is it off the far pad? We'll have to wait for the umpire. And he's given it as a wide. That's a great shot. Now they're away. Mahmood shot, and he paid the penalty.
And these two batsmen are capable of giving that start to India.
Yes, always felt the key was this man, Mahmood. He'll get through 5 or 6 overs without giving away too many. Pakistan would be in with a real good chance, but if he doesn't bowl well, they're in trouble. This could be out. Could be 6. I think that's a 6. He's calling for the third umpire.
And then suddenly found it was too high. And it's just bouncing inside the Rhodes.
That's a good piece of timing. Bowler put himself tangled up and that'll go all the way. He thought about putting his foot down to stop it, but the ball was so fast it went between his legs before he had time to close them.
You can see that is a very important thing about these two players is the timing of the ball. And timed that so sweetly.
He can bat for the 48 overs, they'll win. That's another ball. He's going to drop all the way in the air. A greedy running back can't stop him from going for 4. Well, you know, he picked that one up early, so he intended to play that shot regardless. This time is a big gap on the right side. Very hard for the bowlers when they've only got 3 fielders on one side of the wicket and one of them's a catching position. Down the leg side, and I don't think that that's really a good position. And now he's moving the man, wisely so. And that was a lovely shot. And as I said earlier on, these batsmen don't really have to force. Once they take full advantage of the loose deliveries. That's a better shot. All of a sudden he plays a normal cricket shot. He's timing and he's placing. Placements are all there. That was a beautiful shot. In the right slot, no risk there, and he's a player who times the ball so well so that India will be right into this game as they are. They're really playing extremely well. On the other hand, the Pakistan bowlers have really got to tighten up. They can't get too complacent. Big total doesn't mean that the other team can't get it if they bowl badly. There's no better player when he gets going than this young man. He picks the ball up so early. He sees it so early. That is the greatest asset. Picks it up, put into position, and he picks the gaps so beautifully. 4 in a row. There'll be another one. So the boundaries are coming thick and fast. The class of Tendulkar showing here. There haven't been too many really bad balls in this lot, but he's finding the gaps. Plenty of good cricketers there, that list. Again, he's working into the bit of runs here at the moment. Tendulkar, and to face him now, Sachin generally does bowl in the first 15 overs, so he's used to this. Change of pace, change of direction, change of style. No change to the result, though. That's over the boundary. And over. What can you say about this man? It's very difficult to keep him quiet. He's got the moustache brought on. And the best Australians in the world today. And immediately, that's touching it down the wicket, picking him up and continuing from where he left off in the very first game. Down the wicket he goes again. It's high in the air. It's a steepling chance to mid-off. And he's gone.
And that's the breakthrough that Pakistan needed. Some cool bowling from Afridi. He's come in a very pressurised situation. I think that's a huge blow to their chances.
That's up and over. It's a poor ball. Ganguly's gone right over the top again. One bounce into the boundary. So the runs are still flowing for this graceful left-hander.
What a wonderful shot. This game is very much on.
Trying to utilise that next 4 overs.
Down the wicket he comes. Oh, what a glorious shot. Could be a 6. No, first bounce over the boundary line. What a lovely shot. Beautiful use of the feet. And it was 4 all the way. Nearly looked to 6. It's through in. But he didn't have the ball in his hands as he whipped the bails off.
Well, I think this is a interesting miss here. We'll find it's just crept underneath the bat, and Rashid Latif, very hard hands. No give there to Robin Singh, well out of his ground. Ganguly's a man in form. He's hitting the boundaries.
That's a 6. No question about it. Over the top and almost into the stands. What a magnificent shot. 6 all the way.
Over the fielding restrictions fall away.
It's a fine shot by Singh, and it's going to be 4 runs. The Jaws will not be able to cut it off. And the runs flowing and the boundaries flowing. And that could be another 4. Misfielding, and it's going to roll over the line, and it does. 4 more.
This is very, very poor fielding. Not a particularly good delivery. Very well played by Robin Singh, and he settled straight away on Hussain. Well, he made an awful mess of that.
That's beautifully timed by Ganguly.
He's done really well.
It's a good hit, straight down his throat. He's dropped it, it's gone for 6. Well, we've seen some very ordinary fielding today. But that would get in the grand final. Yusuf on the boundary. Straightforward catch. He's given it the soccer goalkeeper straight over the boundary. Straight off the pad. 196 for 1. Oh dear. Oh dear. Rashid Latif having a tough day at the office.
Yes, he's got him to run past one here down the leg side, and again, plenty of time, and it's hit him above the gloves. So poor old Rashid Latif, he's having a tough time of it.
Oh, dropped another one. Sharp chance. Ijaz Ahmed, one of the better fielders in the Pakistan side, but he can't hang on to it. I think we've got to say that this ball, as it gets older, is hard to see for everybody.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more, and that's a difficult one. Awkward height, but when you look at this level of competition, they really should be taken.
That's the over. That's an innovative shot. It could be 4 runs, but there is a fielder running around there. He'll cut it off, which is Mahmood. Very innovative, just scooping it away. And the field ball caught behind. 210 for 1.
Well, his body language says he doesn't. He's shaking his head there. Rashid Latif thought that Ganguly had nicked it.
But immediate interest is on Ganguly's 100. He's on 99. And that's it. The single gives him the 100. He's very popular out here. Waves to his fans and supporters looks up to the heavens to thank.
Well, it's been a splendid 100 by Saurav Ganguly. It's been a very, very well-controlled innings. Kept his head even after Tendulkar was dismissed, as we normally see with his innings. His timing has been excellent. Shots all around the wicket. One must remember the light. Light factor is important here. Rashid Latif, he's had problems behind the stumps. He's not been at his best here today. A couple of stumping chances have gone a-begging. Even his collection hasn't been clean at all times. But one must say on that occasion there was a deflection of the thigh.
That's a six, or yes, it is. Beautiful shot over mid-wicket.
Well, that's a decisive blow by Robin Singh. And again tilts the balance in India's favour. That is a very, very important shot.
It's another big hit, and it's going to be 4 to the mid-wicket fence. And this over has swung it back India's way decisively. 239 for 1. So Freedy, there comes the return. It could be close. And the third umpire could be called into question here. That could be close.
Well, my first reaction from here is that Ganguly might well have made his ground, but you never know. I think his body language suggests that he's comfortably home. Rashid Latif had to bend forward and in front of the stumps to collect the ball. That gives the batsman just that extra time to come back comfortably into his crease.
Ganguly coming back for the second. There goes the return, and he's home.
Definitely achievable. But this time, Robin Singh is gone. He's chanced his arm once too often against Mohammad Hussain. And a good catch in the deep by Aqib Javed. He has an injured finger, but he made no mistake with that one. So suddenly, Pakistan come back into this game with this wicket of Robin Singh. That's the only way they could have come back. Picking up wickets and putting the brakes on the scoring. 250 for 2, still a lot of batting to come. And this could be a run out if he picks up and throws. Azharuddin has time to come back. I think he's made his ground here. But had Amir Sohail picked up the ball on the first shot, it might have been trouble. Azhar thinks he's back. And last thing India want at this stage is a run out. Amir Sohail picked the ball in the first attempt, then there would have been big trouble. This gives time for Azharuddin to come closer to the crease, and he makes his ground.
And that is 4 runs. You've got a thick edge outside, and that's a boundary. They have been given this light meat here, but one feels that and this time Aqib Javed failing to prevent the ball going over the boundary line, and a welcome relief for the Indian supporters who are desperately waiting for this boundary to come. And Saurav Ganguly this time beating a diving Aqib Javed, and 4 more runs coming to the Indian team. And Rashid Latif obviously having a chat with the umpire, and I'm sure they're as much concerned about not being able to see the ball as the Indian batsmen are. But once they have decided, I suppose they just have to go through the number of overs that they have decided. That's 48.
Well, it's not easy for anyone out there, and I think the players are just going to have to make the most of it. Again, Ganguly looking for the big hit. They needed a few boundaries.
Full toss, he's gone. Hit it straight to mid-wicket.
And India losing its 3rd wicket at 268.
So the waste time pulled off.
Balls into the
the gap. They're looking for two. Jadeja coming back. It's a good throw to the keeper's end, but not quite good enough. Inzamam al-Haq, and there's trouble for Ganguly. He's gone. He's gone for the calf, whether it's a cramp or he's... There's Azruddin at the square leg position at the striker's end. Ganguly must also maintain his ground as well. He can't even wander off out of the crease. Extras apart from one run a ball to win this game. Can they do it? Tension is rising. Nobody's leaving the ground. He's out. Bowled in. Down the wicket he goes. Akif Javed gets past the outside edge of the bat and it hits the top of middle stump. That's a very important wicket for Pakistan.
And that's one wicket they really wanted, because Saurav Ganguly was the man in form. And look at the jubilation on all the Pakistanis there.
Sidhu, the new batsman, and that's a good start for him. It's a good start for Sidhu. 8 runs coming from the over. So the pressure is mounting, particularly on the Indian batsmen. They can't afford to make any mistakes. That'll be a leg by. Maybe an overthrow. It's hit the batsman. Well, it just shows to go you, doesn't it? Often the batsman won't run when that happens. But in this sort of climate, you'll take whatever you can get.
Well, it wasn't intentional to start with, and I'm sure that nobody should blame the batsman for going for that second run. But as you said, Greg, normally they don't go for runs when it hits a batsman.
He's given it. Oh dear, oh dear. A loud appeal. Sidhu has been given out LBW. And the tension and the drama mounts here at the National Stadium.
And once again, what a big wicket for Pakistan.
Kanitkar is the new batsman. Left-hander. Young man in a pressure situation. Well, he could be a real hero for India here. A couple of good hits. The boundaries can change this whole game. Still in the balance, but Pakistan edging closer and closer with every wicket. And Kanitkar to face Sachin for his first delivery. Having trouble picking it up in the gloom. Very nearly a wide. Again, the ball coming back the other way. The umpires asked the question, but he said not out.
Rashid Latif there breaking the stumps, but the umpire quite rightly not over so far for the Pakistanis.
Down the wicket he goes. It's in the air. Will anyone be able to find it? One bounce, 2 bounces to the fieldsman. They come back for 2. A good throw will be interesting, but it's all safe. Mushtaq, the fielder out there. Very hard to see the ball in the air. If you don't pick it up off the bat, you could be in all sorts of trouble.
And Indians will certainly run for anything and everything. Will try and do his best to give Jadeja as much strike as possible. Because one feels that obviously Jadeja is the one who's more accomplished and experienced, and he would be the one the Indians would be looking for to see them pass this Pakistani score.
Last ball must have been very close to being called a wide. It's a short and gets the bat on it. They shouldn't get any more than 1 run. Inzamam, cool head of experience under pressure, makes sure he fields the ball cleanly. A run of everything. A couple of boundaries if they can get them. 296 for 5, 19 from 15. Making room to cut it fine, and Sachin has taken another wicket. And with each wicket, India's task becomes harder.
And once again, Sachin getting the wicket of Jadeja, a very important wicket, and since he came on to bowl, every over he has not only contained the batsman but also picked up important wickets. He got the wicket of Azharuddin, and then he got the wicket of Sidhu, and now it's Jadeja's turn. The ball turning this time, coming into the batsman, hitting the middle stump, and that's the delight of Sachin Mushtaq for getting that important wicket for Pakistan. India losing its sixth wicket for 296. Tension can be seen on all the faces, but what a great game of cricket we have seen so far.
Longia. Won't get a run, looking for a leg by. Heel for LBW. The ball going straight on. Gets it into the gap. They won't be able to get to. They'll be looking, but no, they don't go. Smashes it through the covers. It's hit well. Penalty 4. What a start from Longia. Well, we thought the boundaries might be hard to come by, but he started off with a slashing cover drive. Maybe, just maybe, he guessed right.
Yeah, just 14 now of 11. Sachin Tendulkar there. And absolutely right, they're ready for everything. And with the boundary on the first ball, that helps.
Slashing boundary brought up to 300. Are we going to see a world record here in the dark at the National Stadium? Chopped it onto the pad. They'll run for anything. Rashid Latif tries to get there and dive onto the stumps. He manages it, but much too late. Idkar is the man on strike. 13 from 10. Another boundary from somewhere will make this game even more exciting. Akib Javed slashes again. It'll go through the infield, but there's a man out there. Will they get back for 2? Inzamam too strong. One of the better throwing arms in world cricket. They were never going to get 2 on that. It wasn't worth the risk. Mongia has already shown that he can hit the ball to the boundary. He'll need to do it at least once more.
In failing that, I think they'll be quite satisfied even if they could manage to pick up 2 2s out of the last 3 balls. Definitely please bring the equation down to run, or just about run an over of the last over, and that is going to be very, very exciting.
An interesting move here. He's bringing his fine leg up so he can put the deep mid off back. This could be, just might be, one of the most crucial changes in the field placing. An inside edge to fine leg will go for 4. Srinath, the man in the hot seat. Well, he's not yet in the hot seat. The men in the hot seat are out there with the ball in the hand and the bat in the hand. Mongi is the man with the bat. Akib Javed. He's got it away on the leg side. They'll get at least 2. Will it go for 4? Inzamam running around the boundary. Picks it up. They won't come back for 3. Again, the arm's too strong. And I think Mongi is the man that can do it for India, if anyone. So the nails are going down to the quick. Nervous. Perspiration on the hands. Mongi is the cool man in the middle. Can he do it for India? 10 from 8. They need a world record to win it. It's never been done before. 315 to win has never been done in the history of one-day cricket. Mongia. Akib Javed. They'll run 1. Good delivery from Akib Javed right up in the block hole. But it's still a run. Keeps the equation ticking over for India. He's missed it. They're running anyway. Is he hit the stumps? Yes, he has. He's gone for the third upright. Let's show the replay. Well, the drama is getting greater and greater with every ball here. Neither team deserves to lose the game. It's been a wonderful cricket game. A wonderful performance by both teams under very, very difficult conditions. Mongi has gone for the run. The direct hits. He's gone.
With Srinath coming in next on the 9 runs of the last over, and if India, should they get these runs,
the other option, of course, is a tie. 9 runs required. A couple of singles and a couple of boundaries will do it for India. 2 or 3 good balls from Sachin that they can't score from should just about wrap it up. Here he goes. Back he goes into the outfield. Fieldsman in the gloom down there. Mahmood, good throw back, so just the one run, 8 required from it.
It's going to be a close one. 9 runs of the last over, and if India, should they get these runs, they will be the worthy winners. 9 runs still required, 6 balls to go, and I'm sure they'll run for anything. And one of the things which CricketCloud would like to do is to try and give Srinath the strike.
The other option, of course, is a tie. 9 runs required. A couple of singles and a couple of boundaries will do it for India. 2 or 3 good balls from Sachin that they can't score from should just about wrap it up. Here he goes. Back he goes into the outfield. Fieldsman in the gloom down there. Mahmood, good throw back, so just the one run. 8 required from 5 balls. Well, Srinath bowled pretty well under the conditions this morning. Didn't have a great deal of luck. Ganguly was off the field, injured for a while when they were fielding, came back and made a brilliant 124. Got good support from Tendulkar and Robin Singh. Azharuddin, Anshuman Gaikwad, the nerves are tingling. 8 runs from 5 balls. Will it be a win for India? Will it be a win for Pakistan, or could we have a tie? No account will be taken of the number of wickets that fall if the match is tied. Srinath goes the big hit. He's got a thick outside edge. It won't go to the boundary. They should come back for 2. The game is still alive. 309 for 7. 4 balls remaining. 6 runs required. 1 big hit will do it. A couple of good hits will also do it. Everybody is on the edge of their seat. The players are on their toes. Sachin bowling to Srinath. 6 runs required. 4 balls left. Again he goes. It's in the air. Who will find it? The bowler wants it. The full safe. It is in the ground. 2 more runs. It was in no man's land. Sachin knew that he was in trouble. He knew the fielders were in the deep. Sahale was coming from mid-wicket. Afridi was coming from mid-on. The bowler thought he'd better have a go, and it fell safe.
This sort of luck you need, and luck going India's way, and they certainly deserve this luck. They have played magnificently, and this game really nobody would like to see either side losing, but one side has to lose. But the way Indians have played, they certainly deserve to win.
4 runs required. They'll go for 1. It throws at the bowler's end. It's taken, so it's 3 runs from 2 balls, and CricketCloud's on strike. Srinath has done a great job. He's come in the dark with all the pressure in the world on him. He's got bat on ball every time. He's got a couple of doubles and a single. 3 required from 2 balls. What happens if they get a wicket from this ball? 3 runs required off the last ball to win. The pressure is mounting. The captain just talking to his bowler about the line of attack. What sort of field do you want? What are you going to try? We're going to try and get it up in the block hole, and the Pakistan team and support staff watching with intent. Nobody deserves to lose the game. It's been a fantastic game of cricket. One team will probably be disappointed. 312 for 7, 3 from 2 balls. Sachin to CricketCloud. He's hit it. It's a big hit. It's a 4. They've won it. It's a world record for India chasing in a one-day game. What a magnificent performance. Really, the Pakistanis will be disappointed. But we have seen a great game of cricket. Look at the Indian team. They're all jumping for joy. Sachin can feel disappointed, but really, at the end of the day, nobody should be disappointed. We've seen a wonderful game of cricket. India have won by 3 wickets. A world record chasing. They needed 315. They batted for the last 20 overs in the dark. The ball has had to be changed 3 times. The The fielders couldn't see it, the batsmen couldn't see it, the umpires couldn't see it, the cameraman couldn't see it. And yet, India have done it. Ganguly, probably in the running, definitely in the running for man of the match, along with Saeed Anwar. They're both in the running for the most valuable player. It's all faded into insignificance. India has won a great game of cricket to win the third final in the Coca-Cola Independence Cup. Runouts didn't have much joy with the ball, but he's had some joy with the bat. Sidhu, all the Indian team will be overjoyed with this victory. Against the odds, they've done it, chasing the highest score ever needed to win in the dark. It's a toss-up between Ganguly and Saeed Anwar. Ravi Shastri is down there for the presentation.
A world-beating performance by the Indian team to lift the Coca-Cola Independence Cup. First of all, I'd like to ask Rashid Latif to come up and collect his check of $5,000 from Ms. Dhamindra Dias of Coca-Cola. Well, Rashid, tough luck today, but full marks to the Indian team for the way they chased that target.
Yeah, I speak our language here. पाकिस्तान टीम काफ़ी अच्छा खेली, अंडर प्रेशर होके मतलब हम 1 डाउन थे फाइनल में, उसके बाद हम एक सेकंड फाइनल जीते, उसके बाद थर्ड फाइनल में 315 रन किए जो काफ़ी मुश्किल टारगेट था। शुरू में थोड़ी बॉल हमने सही नहीं किए और सचिन और गंगोली काफ़ी अच्छा खेले। एक वक्त ऐसा नज़र आ रहा था कि इंडियन टीम आराम से मैच जीत जाएगी, लेकिन हमारे लड़कों ने काफ़ी फाइटिंग की और मैच को अपने हक में लेके आ गए थे। आखिरी में 2-3 इंडियन प्लेयर काफ़ी अच्छा खेल गए जिसकी वजह से वो जीत गए।
लेकिन जब 314 रन बनाए आप ऐसा तो सोचा होगा कि आप जीतेंगे?
नहीं, ऐसा तो नहीं सोचा था। क्रिकेट है, कुछ भी हो सकता है। इंडियन बैटिंग लाइन काफ़ी स्ट्रांग थी, 7-8 नंबर तक अच्छे वनडे के प्लेयर हैं, तो इजी नहीं लिया। फिर बीच में हम लोग ने काफ़ी फाइट की तकरीबन 30 ओवर के बाद।
लेकिन फॉर द फील्डिंग साइड लाइट का कितना फर्क पड़ा बाद में?
बीच में लाइट का काफ़ी फर्क पड़ गया था। बॉल पुराना जब हो गया था उसमें बॉल का काफ़ी फर्क आ गया था, लेकिन जब दूसरा बॉल चेंज किया तो थोड़ा सही नज़र आ रहा था।
Well, bad luck, Rashid. Better luck next time. Well, Rashid Latif there, the captain of the Pakistan team. Now the man of the match award. GM Nausher is the adjudicator for that. There's also an MVP award that's given by the WorldTel commentators, and their choice is unanimous. Both the WorldTel commentary team for the MVP as well as the man of the match, Saurav Ganguly. Saurav will collect $2,500 from Mr. Obadel Kadir. Well, Saurav, terrific performance today under pressure. Would you rate this as one of your best innings?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's one of my best innings. We had to chase a big total, 314. I think Robin also played well, but this young man, Rishi, I think he's got a very good future. He's always he's done under crunch situation, and I think he's got a good future for India.
Now, you were up against a stiff target of 314. Did you always believe you could do it, especially after you got the start?
Yeah, we thought so. We got a very good start. We got 120 in about 13 overs. We needed that start to get to 314, and then we looked to maintain 6 and over. I think Robin played exceptionally well with me, and I think that did the job.
And towards the end, did the light have any effect on your batting? Because it did get pretty dark.
Yeah, it was dark actually. We hardly could see anything, especially of the seamers, but we somehow pulled it.
Well done, Saurav. Terrific performance. Saurav Ganguly there, the man of the match, as well as the most valuable player in this game. And now the big award coming up, the man of the series for this tournament. It has been adjudicated by the Bangladesh Sports Writers Association, and their choice is Sachin Tendulkar for the man of the series. Sachin, if you can come up, please. And collect a check from Mr. Sabir Chaudhry, President of the BCB. So Sachin Tendulkar there, the man of the series in this Coca-Cola Independence Cup. Well, Sachin, terrific performance today. Good start again.
Yeah, I thought initially we didn't do a good job by giving them 314 runs. But we batted very sensibly and Saurav batted very well. He scored a magnificent 100, which I thought was it came at the right time, which was nicely supported by Robin too.
But you would be happy with your personal form in this tournament, back in the opener slot?
Yeah, it wasn't bad though. I thought I batted well, I batted very freely and played my natural game that I've always done in my life. I believe so I should be batting the same way.
Well done, Sachin. Sachin Tendulkar there, the man of the series for his consistent performances right through the tournament. And now the real big one. The winner's trophy and a check for $12,000 to the Indian captain, Mohammad Azharuddin. And he'll collect that trophy from the Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina. It required a world record to be broken in chasing the highest score.